Oh, g'day tubes. How's she hanging? Oh, guess what? There's a guy coming today here doing some cement. Look what he's got on his trailer. Sweet. Well, we can just see he's just about ready to fire up. He's turning the seat over and digging. So I'm kind of stuck over here digging my stuff. So anyways, yeah, I wish I could be over there, but I got to dig my own stuff for today. I got 2 funerals today too. So just to top her all off, he come up to do his one monument foundation, and just as we're talking there, my other guys come in to do like 3. So this is one swamped, busy day here today. Oh well, what can we do? Well, I asked him permission if I could film us working together here, and look at this, Deere helping Deere. That's pretty sweet. So he's digging a pretty big, or a pretty small hole here with a big bucket, but he's doing her pretty good. And there he's got the quick attach on his, right, where I don't have that. And he says he's not crazy on it because it's right here, because that little ear spreads open, and then your bucket gets all floppy and loose and stuff. So I'm like, oh, well, that sort of makes sense. So I'm glad I got my pin on. She's solid, you know. So sweet. That's a custom bucket made by the Mennonites too. So he actually needs a smaller bucket for the size of this hole here. Yes, lots of fun. He's got about the same amount of hours on this one as I got on mine. About 1,900 and, let's have a look here. Oh no, he's over 2,000 now, he's ahead of me. I'm just about to click over 2,000 on mine, so there you go. Different tires, you've got curves on it. Curvy tires. Just about wore out on the front, but yeah, it works good. Double Deere today, that's awesome. Double Deere. What an incredibly busy, ridiculous day this has been here. Holy crap. Oh, I knew I had 2 funerals, okay. I kind of knew that that one guy was helping her with the tractor with the 110. I kind of knew he was going to come. I had no idea the other guys were going to come. I had another guy come and buy a plot. I've been on the phone a lot of the morning too, talking to people about stuff. You know, cemetery stuff. And holy crap, I finally got 5 minutes, crossing the fingers, to work on my mower. Man, yesterday, I didn't put a video up because I didn't, I had to run up to John Deere. He got the other 2 spindles in for me, thingies, assemblies, which I'm just going to leave these ones for now, I think. They're so far so good. I got them in the truck, but I had company too, so, you know, we took a little tour and went up to the beach and stuff, just to look at it. We didn't get out because it was like wicked windy, and the waves were like probably coming in the size of my blade there, you know. They were just huge, so normally there's nothing up there. So having waves like that, that's like super major huge. But yeah, so we just took a little road tour yesterday. I took a day off, well, half a day off. Still come back and dug a cremation hole for today. So now I've got to do another one later after we get this done for tomorrow. Might as well do it while I'm out. I got everything in the bucket ready to go here. So holy crap, one of them days, boys, one of them days, man, just gone nuts. But anywho, there's our spindle assembly. That's the new feller. I think I already showed you that, but that's that one. So that can go here on that side, under, behind and in. That comes through, the pulley mounts on that. The nut and everything goes on there. I've got all the bolts and nuts for that. This is it. Okay, so what we got to do here is find a tripod, and somewhere here in the back probably, and we can start bolting her back together here. Holy crap, busy, busy. Alrighty, just pull that little retainer clip off of there again, because that can't stay on there. And how on earth am I going to do this down here? That's through there. That little ring thing was on there too. 2, 3, 4 bolts. That'll go on there. Get these started. I don't think I need to do the other ones here yet. The other two bearings and spindles. Well, this one, I guess I won't know until I actually get her tightened down, but sure does spin nice. Okay, get our ratchet. I said ratchet, not rat. It. I'm gonna crank them. Well, they weren't really tight before. That could have been because she all blew apart too. Who knows? We'll go around and snug them on a little more afterwards. That was a pretty nice tractor he had, pretty much identical, same amount of hours, a little bit different tire on his. Since his are really good in snow, or these ones like I've got, I don't really like them in the snow too much. That should do that. Okay. Now, this whatchamacallit's got the splines in her there, right? So it's got one that's missing a spline too. I don't think it does on this shaft. But I guess basically that's what holds it from falling out. Okay, now we need an impact gun. And away we go. Make sure that's going to stay on there. It's spinning on the... Basically what I need to do is put a blade on the other side so I can hold the blade while I'm cranking that. Hang on a second. Well, that's really quite annoying. Holy crap. The spindle shaft I put in from this new one here, the bolt that holds the blades on doesn't work. It's a different pitch, I guess, or something. Holy crap. Anyways, well, I put the old one in here. We'll crank her down like that, I guess. Away we go. Holy crap, that is so stupid. So that's the new one that come with this bearing housing, and that's the bolt. It fits in the old one fine, but this is the blade, the bolt that holds the blade on. So I get threaded in there, and then it just like tightens up to the stiff. So it's a different pitch of thread in there or something. So holy cow, I'd have to go to get John Deere to get the threads for that or whatever, you know, or Fastco or something, but what a freaking nuisance. Holy crap. But anyways, we got her, I guess, on. So I'll put the other two blades on here and then bolt everything else up and drive on. That's all we can do. So there's the blade. And then we'll Looks a lot better anyways. That's about that far in. Oh, that's perfect now. Nice and straight. That's good. Oh man. I never even thought that would have been an issue, you know. Guess I made other 2 bolts here too. I never thought that would have been an issue. I thought, you know, it would have been all the same, but it's a different thread, I guess, from what I've got here. But man, that's all we can do, I guess. I think that other one's okay anyways, but still, that ticks me off because I already had these things here. I could have just thrown the other one back in. Oh, I guess I need a blade on there. That would help. Could have, oh, boys, oh boys, oh boys. Anyways, those ones thread in good. Okay, let's crank these on. Crank them on and we're good to go. Crank, crank, crank. Sounds already tight. Over here, good. Okay, let's just check before we put any belt tension on. Everything's free on that one, free on that one. So this got all new bearings, of course, in this middle one we've just redone. So let's have a look, see now how the difference is in the spin. It goes and stops. It goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. So it's not making any noise, but that sounds to me like this one's, or looks to me like this one is kind of getting wore out. You know, that one's a lot stiffer and full of nice grease and stuff, and yeah, interesting. This one, let's see, this one, just skimming my thumb there. Yeah, that's good. That one's good. And this one, skimming my thumb there, just skimming there. That's good. That one's all straight too then. So it's just that center one that exploded on us, stupid thing. But anyways, that's her. Now we got to put the belt back on and the cover back on, and this plate cover here kind of holds the tensioner and everything there too. So it's kind of an all-in-one kind of. That really ticks me off with it. So what I'll have to do is probably next time I'm at John Deere is take one of these with me, and I guess we'll have to get 3 new bolts, and I'll just leave them threaded in there. So when I do have to change it, I'll have bolts to fit it. That's annoying, but anyways. Okay, now this is the fun part. Just gotta go that way. Oh no, hang on, getting it wrong here already. So go that way, up and around that one, whoops, there, over to that one, and then up that one and that one. Should have her. So that's coming down around the main, up over the idler, tensioner, around this one, over the top to that one, and yeah, that's it. Okay, that's got her. Okay, so now we need our big plate Dewey, and this is gonna go on there. I can't remember where that other thing goes right now. It's actually the wrong way. It's gotta go that way. And that needs to go down into here. bolts or nuts here. Not really crazy on the design how they're holding down their all this mechanism thing, but I guess it works. Good. Now, everything's aligned there now. Should be good. Alright, put some tools away here and then we'll get out the air greaser gun and start greasing all these bearings and stuff up again here. Okay, so I'm really having a feeling that the grease gun's going to run out of grease here in a second. Something's telling me. It's probably good for that one. For that one. Usually go with around 12 on those, so they got lots. Where are you? Drive shaft on here. Good. They haven't run out of grease yet. Good. That is it for grease. Sweet. Well, just looking at these front rollers, I think actually for right now they're okay. They're, I think for now they'll be okay. Probably for next year when I get it started up, I'll probably put them on for that. But I think for now, they'll be all right. All right, let's hook them back up. Try it out. Funny noises. really right now, but we'll take a look somewhere and see how she is maybe. Well, it seems to be working better. I won't really know until I get a good long stretch of area that, you know, really needs a cut, but here it's not gouging like it sort of was. It's still kind of making that sort of boggy, like it's getting clumped up kind of noise underneath. You won't be able to hear it on camera, I don't think, when you've when I got it running and going, because I got like my earplugs, Dewey's in my ears, and I can just barely hear like the blah 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 blah. Maybe it's the tractor itself, maybe it's not even the deck, I don't know, but yeah, it seems to work. Seems to be better now. So like I say, I won't know until I give her a good trial run, but I'll don't really have much now, because I had like that big mower blitz going on just before all this blew apart here, and I got most of the whole place done. So probably next week sometime I'll be into her again, and we'll see how she is, if it's gouging and stuff still, but I think she's okay. Well, I guess that's the end of that for today. There's 30% chance turn into 100% misty, rainy, crappy, sort of crappy stuff. Man, I wish this rain would go away somewhere else. Man, and then the next thing we know is going to be snow. Again, snow. Yeah, she's just enough. She's collected on the roof and going out the eaves troughs and down the driveway again. Pretty good little flow going there. Oh man, I was just going to start doing some mowing too, and now I can't. Well, I can, but I don't really think I should in this crud. Anyways, what can you do? You hear it peeing anyways. If these troughs working, well, that's a good thing. Here is, oh yeah, you can see them dripping. Every drip counts, I guess. The roof that size. Sweet. So yes, that sucks that this thing's a different thread, I guess, in there. Maybe it's a metric thread. I don't know. Why can't they make threads just all the same? And this one was a little different here. There's an extra, you know, dented, grooved in, machined out ring on this one, where the other one was just smooth all the way across. So this might be for another tractor. They probably ordered it for a newer style one, like a newer, I don't know, he ordered the parts under the tractor and the mower deck, so you think it would be all the same, but apparently not all the same. So that kind of sucks, but I'll have to take them, like I say, next time I'm kind of going up that way, take it up and see if they can get me some bolts. It kind of sort of look like a, I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm going to try threading in a bolt I got here just for fun. Well, that's it there. It's a 10.9. That's a really hard bolt, but it's the right size diameter. But I was trying a 7/16 regular thread too here, and oh, not quite right. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's the one there. So whatever the heck that is, she works. Now it's a bit too long though. That's the only thing. So I'd have to figure out what the heck these things are, and roughly what size they are. But just looking through my John Deere stuff here, I guess that bag doesn't have to be in there. I don't really see anything else. I just had a bag of these from Brafasco, but what they were for, you know what these were for? I still haven't done her yet. For that front mount thing that I can't get the thing lined up on the tractor, on the big tractor. Let's go and have a look. I think that's what they were for. Crap. I was shouting you from the rain here a bit, but you remember we were working on this stupid thing here where these two bolts have broken out, and I still can't get that one out. I bet you that one's for there. I'm going to try threading this in, see what happens. No, these are too small. I don't know what these were for then. The other ones that were in here were bigger. Close, but no cigar. So anyways, if worst comes to worst, I could see if I've got a die for these and try to cut a few more thread. Oh, that's a 10.9 hardness bolt. That's a pretty darn hard bolt there, so I don't even know if my cutters would do that. But also I might be able to just chop the end of the bolt off and maybe still have enough for it to thread into it. I'd have to get a bolt off the tractor, right? You know, that are get a bolt off the tractor that I could see the length, and then maybe I could make it work. I don't know. The other ones are not very long. They're only, you know, half of this bolt length. So, but I think they're threaded all the way through. So that sucks. But anyways, we've got bolts for it, I guess. So I can't remember what they were for now. I might have used some and got spares, or for now we'll throw it back in there. But anyways, the other day I mentioned going to look at another tool for the shop here, and a lot of you had it right. It was a lathe, metal lathe, but I got some pictures of it, and I don't know, I don't really think I'm going to have room for that. It's going to take up a fair bit of room, you know, because you got to have room around it and stuff, and it would be handy, but I just don't have the area available unless maybe I hogged out one of these benches and got rid of all this crap. But that would work. But no, I've had the odd time where I'm like, oh, that'd have been sweet if I had a lathe. I could have blah blah blah. But you know, if I could make well, I could just order them like that, but I could make pins for the backhoe, you know, put them on there and down to the 1 3/8 I need. And but I've never done much with a lathe. There's a big learning curve to do it. I watched a video the other night of a guy that was cutting threads on this special shaft. Well, let's just use our old shaft here we were just messing with. And maybe this was before they actually come out with taps and dies too much and stuff, but he had a shaft like this in the lathe, and it was going brrr, and he was cutting the threads in it, right? So he had to have the machine go so much per minute, per inch, per whatever. I'm like, holy crap. And he had to do this. Now it was a bigger shaft than this. It was like a 1 inch, and he was cutting 1 inches long of thread in this shaft. But I'm like, holy crap, that freaking took, probably with all the measuring and all the crap, probably like over an hour just to do threads, you know, because you can't do it all in one pass. You have to do one pass and just scratch it, and then readjust your tool and your bed and stuff, and then do the next pass, and then do a little deeper, and then check it with the gauge thingy and make sure it's the right, you know, the V shape of the see if we can get the shot here. The V shape of the threads there. It's an upside down V, but see the shape of the threads and the right pitch there and stuff, and you have to sharpen your little tool on the thingy to get it just perfect. I'm like, holy frickin' crap, I ain't got time for that crap. So, you know, that's more specialty stuff. Like if you had time to do that, I just can't find the time to be messing with that crap. The only thing I'd do with it is probably take like a hunk of this, you know, bigger Steimer than that, and drill a hole like right through it, and then drill a hole kind of like, well, this end. So let's say do it this way, drill a hole this way, bore it right through, drill a little hole here, put a piece of cannon fuse in there, put some black powder in there, jam her down, and then just have it like a boom cannon. But I'm like, that's probably the only thing I'll ever use her for. So yeah, I think I talked myself out of it. So, but and it was in pretty rough shape too. It's been sitting in a barn for like a year, and everything was all rusted and stuff. So I'm like, nah, I don't think I can really use her. So, but anyways, that was that story. So she didn't happen. Plus, I just bought tool for the back of my tractor, so can't really afford to buy a tool for my shop right now. Meaning that sweet tool right there, man, that thing works good. I've only used her the once, mind you, but leveling and smoothing stuff out works pretty decent, you know. So she'll be even better once I get the rear hitches adjusted on the Dewey there, so they're more level. So the one side was higher than the other. So, but anyways, we'll do that another time. There's a nut on here that I got locked on pretty good there because it kept kind of adjusting itself. this one here. You gotta undo that, and then you can thread this thing up and down, right? And then it lowers or raises the side up and down. So this isn't a super deluxe tractor. Some of them have that on that side too, where you can lower this one down too and up and down, but this one doesn't. So, but anyways, that's the way that works. So we'll have to try out another time again. Anywho, that's I guess it for me today. This rain's pretty well screwed me now, so we'll head her up, do some editing I guess, and call it a day. That's all I can do. So you guys have a good day. It was like really cold out here today too, really weird. I don't think I mentioned that at all. Whew. But it was like 8 degrees this morning, and they were claiming 13 this afternoon, but I'm like, if it got past 10, maybe into 11, that might have been good. But the wind was up good too, and it's not bad now, but that made her cold. So that's why I got my big parka on today, because I needed her to keep warm. Holy crap, it was cold out there. But that is the end to a wicked super busy day that was, and tomorrow is not going to be a whole lot better. I've got, well, one funeral, I've got her dug, ready to go, so I don't have to worry about that in the morning. So if she's not too bad in the morning, we'll probably hook on the trailer, you know, with the weed whacker and crap. And I got one section, I got a funeral in for next Tuesday. That I got a weed whacker, and then weed whack it, and then mow it. Wow. And get it all ready to rock again. So the section isn't too bad, but the family, let's have a sit down here for a minute. The family that we're doing the burial for has a lot of family buried in that section, and they've actually just buried a lot of their family members there, and so all the grass is like super taken off and growing real good there now, and it needs a mow. So he asked me if I'd mow it. I'm like, well, I think that's my next one anyway, so I'll do that probably tomorrow, and then she'll be good for next Tuesday. She'll starting to come up again, but it won't be maybe nearly as bad. But that grass I was using to start of the year, I don't think I got any left, but it was the contractors, I think it was just called contractors seed or contractor something, but it was a big bag of it. Not very good grass. It grew, but it grows like tall, really scraggly stuff, you know, and it's not super nice for a nice lawn. So I'll have to remember that, not to get that stuff again. And basically I've gone back to my high traffic grass, which is this stuff. I'm almost out of it again, but I just filled up my box. So they're coated grass seed. Like, see the coating on it. I don't even know what the coating stuff is, but it's like a real dusty, powdery stuff. I don't really like that, but high traffic mix. It's really good stuff, and it doesn't grow like a real wicked, stupid plant thing, you know. It grows like a decent, short, nice, real thick, lush grass. So it doesn't need mowed like every 3 days, right, literally, right? But the only thing was that this high traffic is slow. The other stuff comes up in probably four or 5 days, or sometimes I've seen this stuff take like almost 2 weeks. And it just slowly starts poking off, and there's this little wee bits, but I think it's got a couple different varieties. That one comes up first, which shrouds the starting of the other stuff, gives it a little bit of shade, and then when the other stuff takes off, it just comes in, it's just like a carpet. It's beautiful, nice stuff. So, but it's also, that bag I showed you is like $16.99 a bag. So yeah, it's expensive stuff, but really you don't need a whole lot. Like a whole bag of that would probably do me 5 or 6 full-size graves. So she goes, I put it on a bit thicker than I should too, because, you know, I know sometimes, you know, you might get some that won't come up, and I put it on fairly thick, so, you know, not like you know, it's heaped up with grass seed, but enough where the ground looks fairly white from all the stuff. For, you know, this stuff's coated in white crap, so it looks white, right? So I put on a fair whack. But I think there is videos, if you look further back in the channel, of grass, seeding grass and stuff and all that crap. And I think I even show you my secret how to get it to grow real good. But you should really throw on a bit of that starter fertilizer too. But I've had good things and bad things with that. Like some of the ones I've started this year, I put lots of fertilizer on like twice and hasn't done anything. So I don't know if it's a bad batch of fertilizer or what, but it's kind of drove me nuts. So, but other than that, I think that's it for today. It's been one wicked busy day. I'm gonna be glad to go home. Let me tell you. Oh, and tomorrow should be better. I think the one cement feller there said they were gonna come back tomorrow maybe, but he wasn't sure. So might have them back again. Not the guy with the tractor from today. This is the other guys that normally come. They're normally here, so they'll maybe possibly be here, but I've got one funeral tomorrow and that's about it. So it'd be actually nice to have a little bit of a break. But oh man, this week has just been insane. So, and lots going on. But anyways, seems like there's lots more going on too. Like, it's weird because the start of July, the first couple of weeks of July were just insane too. Like I had one or two every day, you know, mostly cremations, a couple full size in there too, but nothing like the third and fourth week hardly. I think I had a few on the fourth week, but the third week was like nothing. So I really do think it was the first 2 weeks of July people were on vacation and, oh, let's do mom's funeral while we're down on vacation. And that seemed to be the way it seemed to work. Now August again, first couple of few weeks now have been really busy. So I think it's now the first couple of weeks of August people are taking vacations again, and then, you know, let's do mom and dad or dad's funeral while we're down there kind of thing, you know. So 2 today, you know, that's, holy man, you gotta wonder, one of these days it's gotta freaking stop or end or slow down or something, but it doesn't seem to be. It's getting busier and busier and busier, you know. So oh dear, some days you'd almost want to have like someone helping you, an assistant or something, but oh, look at this here, I'll show you something cool in a second. But and then other days you're like, oh man, I'd just be tripping over top of the guy all the time, you know. So but look at what we got rolled up here now, boys. Turkey and a bunch of baby turkeys. Little guys. Those guys are even a little bit smaller. Look at this one over here. I was like, do my call again here. Where'd he go? It's past the tree. He's like, what the frick kind of ridiculous call was that? Now there should be some more here. Some more. Zoom back a bit here, and there's some more bigger ones over here too. Where'd they go? There he is. So they're probably going to cross right in front of us or across this road or something. Let's just view for a minute. There's a lot of them this year, man. I think there's about, well, there was 1 male and 4 females the other day, and then 12, 14 little babies. They're still coming. Holy cow. Another big one over there. I don't know where the male is right now. Actually, I think that's the male that did just cross the road. I think that's the male there. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe it is. Hard to tell from the back of them. They all look the same from the back. They're so funny. They're so prehistoric looking. See it? I don't mind them so much in the cemetery, picking and pecking at the grass, because they don't actually go and like decimate a plot and just like completely clear it right off. Mind you, they do eat a lot, but they as soon as you start making any movement to them, they're gone. They don't sit there and laugh at you and look at you and, you know, I can sit here and eat this until you actually come over here. So it's kind of annoying. Or the geese are like, they'll just sit there and peck and peck and peck, although they don't like the little green tractor much. Oh crap, let's get out of here. Something scary. Look at them all. It's hilarious. Yeah, the geese don't like the green tractor very much. As soon as they hear that coming, they're pretty much gone. There was another group of them I thought the other day too. There were smaller ones, but they're maybe gone off somewhere else. I don't know. Putting up the guard, eh? Tuk, 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 tuk. I do my... Oh, there you just tripped a little bit. I do my other one, but you guys might laugh at me. Oh, didn't like that one. I'm out of here, you freak. I had him calling back to me one day, but it was the big male. These little guys probably wouldn't say much to you. Anyways, look at that, a bunch of turkeys. A bunch of turkeys. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm heading home. I had enough of this for today. Back at her tomorrow. Man, oh man, never stops. But anyways, death never stops. It always works in overtime, apparently, or something they say like that. So, but anyways, we will catch you tomorrow. I don't know exactly what's happening tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll find something to get ourselves into and carry on from there. So have a good night tonight. We'll catch you tomorrow, I'm sure. Like I said, I don't really have anything planned, but you never know. I wonder if these turkeys actually went across the bridge here, or if they went through the river. Smart if they went across the bridge. Keep their feathers dry. You know it's raining. But anyways, let's have a look on the bridge here. Maybe one of them had to poop here somewhere. I don't think so. They must have gone right through the river here. If I looked close enough, I'd probably see footprints and stuff. I don't really see anything though. Oh yes, I do. I think those are turkey prints and stuff there. Sort of looks like it. I thought I would have seen a lot more than that, but anyways. Yes, the river's low, eh? Not too much in there right now. Holy. But anyways, I've seen her up just underneath the bridge supports here, so that's another 3 foot of water coming down here. But I haven't seen that lately, so. But anyways, we'll catch you later. Have a good night. Thanks for watching and stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, I got the solar panel. I forgot to mention, I got the solar panel in there juicing the battery for a few days, and then we'll see if this old girl will start again. But I got some crappy tire issues. I got one up here. I think that's the one I repaired around the rim. That one's screwed flat. That one's alright, and that one's screwed flat. So I think I tried to put air in that one a while back and it wouldn't take any. So I don't know what the deal is there, but we'll figure it out in our day. It's too wet now.